Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mecca. I am a childcare provider. I have my business in my home. If you are new, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. Well, in this video, I will be talking about behind the smiles. The truth about cutthroat childcare providers. Now, like I say, I am an open book. I'm going to keep it real with you guys because everything that I've experienced, I talk about it. Because a lot of people jump into this childcare industry not knowing what they're getting into. At least you can be aware when you come to my channel because I'm going to lay everything out on the table. So I don't like to keep you guys waiting. Let's get started. Okay, let's dive right in. First, let's talk about when childcare turns competitive. Of course, it's a business, right? So people are focused on their business. But I want to say this. You can be associated with another childcare provider, and please don't think just because you both are in the same field that everything is going to be like super friendly. It's not. It's not at all. Because you will have some childcare providers will turn around and be like, okay, well, if you send me kids, that don't mean I have to send kids to you. They will keep their kids on a waiting list. Now, of course, to each its own. It's your business. You run it how you want to run it. I don't care about how other people run their business. It's not my concern at all. Like I said, I'm speaking about what I've experienced. So, like I had, like when I have extra kids, or if I have a lot of kids, my waiting list is long. And if I know it's somebody that I can refer the parents to, I will call them. I will let them know. But just because you are like that, I want to say, does not mean you will get that same treatment in return. They will keep those kids on their waiting list until a slot become available because they want to make sure that they are secure, even if they are full to capacity. So that is something for you to think about. That's why I wanted to put that out there. You know, let's move on to the next one. The dark side of childcare. All childcare providers are not going to support you. So if you're trying to start your daycare business, I want to let you know that you could be reaching out. A lot of them will tell you, oh, I'll tell you, I'll give you a call, or just call me. And you never get through. That right there, of course, I will always say, people really don't have to share information. You know, in my book, do your research. And I've been there. So I will reach out. I had nobody, you guys. When I mean nobody, I mean nobody. Everything that I went through on my own. I learned on my own. The struggles, the obstacles, everything. That's why my handbook is over 50 policies because I've been through a lot. So I want you to know all childcare providers are not going to support you. You know, so the best thing is to make sure that you just go do your research. You got to look at the area that you're going to be in. You might be in an area close to them, or you cannot even be in an area close to them. They still will not support you. They will conversate. And then a lot of childcare providers, they really don't like to get close to too many. I talk to a few, not too many. Some, you know, that's further down in the video, I will talk about as far as what I experienced. But yes, I want to let you know all childcare providers will not support you. They're going to be focused on their own. The focus is not you. It's their business. So you don't want to sit there and get upset and say, oh, I called, they never answered. Think about it. What do they owe you? Nothing. What do you owe yourself? everything. Get on it and get their research going. And that's why I'm going to continue putting these videos out here for providers like you, because I was once in your shoes. And it's hard trying to figure everything out and you don't know which way to go. You know, you have your license standards, but it's like, okay, what else? Okay, that's just the setup and how to operate and everything you need to do. But once you get it started, yes. So that's the dark side of the child care. Moving right along. Child care wars. When providers compete ruthless for clients. Yeah. So I know about this one here. I experienced it. You can be just in your business, minding your business, the business that pays you. And there will be other providers that will down you. They will talk about you to clients just so they can get the child. People will go very low. Like, say for example, if you ask the parents to bring diapers and wipes, they will be like, like, okay, just like such and such over here, diapers and wipes. Me, I'm different. My business is different. You don't have to pay for it. I offer it. Free diapers, free wipes, free transportation. Like, you will have some that won't hardly charge for anything just to get the child. How do I know? I had parents that come to me before and would tell me, well, I was at this provider house and they didn't charge for this. They didn't charge. I stopped it right then and there. Let me turn my page. I have a policy called the previous child care provider. That's not me. They run their business how they run it. I run mine how I run mine. If mine a little bit too strict, then it's best if you go ahead and proceed with that child care provider in the most humblest way. That's how I take care of that situation. But they will go ruthless. Yeah. Just to try to get that child. Because you have some that is anything for the child. Anything. Me, I have strict policies. You have child care providers, they won't charge for nothing. Co-payments at all, just to keep the child. Or before they even start care. Just to get them in their care, just to fill up. Willing to accept whatever the parent give them. Whatever they say, that's how bad they don't want to lose the kid. And if I have to down you, that's what I'm going to do. Because that's what they do. Not me. That's what they do. Let's move right along to the next one. Ghost supporters. People who secretly seek your child care knowledge. Let that sit for a minute. Because I really know how this feels. I know a lot. I've experienced a lot. October make 11 years for me. You will have providers that will call you and will act like you are the best of friends if they want to get some type of knowledge out of you. I mean, will blow your phone up. You're giving it because you're not worried about it. You're just happy to help. And they got all these questions and they ask you all these questions. You give them all the answers they need. Once you done gave them all the answers they need, now you're thinking like, okay, maybe it's nap time. Let me try to give a call, just chat a little bit, or just to check on them to see how it's going. They never answer your call. You text. They never answer your text. Now they are extremely busy. Ghost supporters. Be cautious for those. They are out here. Now, let me say this. Here come another situation. They need more answers. Do you know that they will call your phone after they ignored you, ignore all your text messages, will call you and will ask you more questions. Oh, I was calling about this. Or I was calling about, oh, did you hear? I was calling you. You didn't get my calls? Girl, I was so busy. I text you. You didn't get my text? Oh, I just be doing so much. That's why I ain't even, I'm sorry about that. You got to excuse me. You know, I got this daycare. But I want to ask you. And then it just go right to that. And after you answer them again, I promise you they will go ghost on you again. Yeah, so be careful for those ghost supporters. They just come seek your knowledge just to get the next step ahead. And once they become at a standstill, they're going to come right back to you. I got to share this story about what happened to me. Now, we know I'm home-based, so it was a childcare provider that had a center. And she came to me information regarding graduations. Okay, no problem. Like I said, I'm an open book. I'm talking to her. I'm telling her, I said, well, this is some of the things that you can do. She said, I never did a graduation before, so I don't know what to do. So I shared some information as far as you can do this, you can do this. Give her little tips on what to do. She was like, so where do you have your graduation? I let her know the place where I was having my graduation at. No problem. Imagine, I was having my graduation first. Okay. Fast forward, come to find out, she went to the place where I was having my graduation at. I had my package done. My package was paid for. Do you know, she went to the people and asked them to show her everything that I was doing for my graduation and showed her? Really? So what did I find out? I'm looking, I think it was on social media. I'm looking, and with her graduation, it was everything that I did. Everything how I was doing it. So when I talked to her, I said, wait a minute, how are you able to do everything that I was doing my graduation? But just to let you know, you're home based. I have a center. I had to really sit back for a second. I said, excuse me? Because see, I have a center. You're just in a home. You have a home daycare. Start down to me. I'm like, are you serious? But this home base you come to for information regarding how to do a graduation? Are you serious? I said, you know what? God don't like ugly. God do not like ugly. I didn't let this lady get the best of me, but I was so crushed on how I had my stuff together first and was ready to put it out there, and how she went behind my back and did that and did her graduation. I learned. That taught me something. It really taught me something. And I let the people know, like, why would you show that's not professional when you do stuff like that? Why would you show my package on what I got going on? Like, that's not right. How I felt, because you guys, I shared tears. When I mean I shed tears because I take my graduation so serious. And the way this lady came at me the way she did, I'm like, wow, you really came at me like that. I let it go. I never spoke to that lady again. I wasn't there. So I had to share this story with you guys. How you'll be surprised. A person will turn on you. So next, you want to stay professional. Stay professional is possible. You know, whatever childcare providers do, hey, they do what they do. Long as not interfering with what you got going on, let them talk. Say whatever they want to say. And you focus on being the best that you can be. I'm going to say it again. You focus on being the best that you can be and stand out. Because like I'm always say, oh, I believe in you. I definitely believe in you. I know you're going to do it. I know you're going to make it. So don't worry about them. You just keep the focus on you. Because a lot of times you constantly focus on what other childcare providers doing, you tend to kind of like fall off, get discouraged. You know, watch somebody who's going to uplift you, who's going to inspire you. That's the best way to do that. Because you want to make sure that you're there for the children. That's the main thing. The children. The children need you. So I just want to just put that out there, and we're moving right along. Last but not least, child care providers who spread false rumors. Okay, you can be networking with childcare providers and you say like, okay, you know what? I got these children. I'm going to send them somewhere else. Or if it's just not working and not a good fit. Do you know I have sent children to childcare providers that have dogged me out. Yes, dogged me out. Talked about me like a dog. How do I know? The parents came to me and said, this who you send kids to? Oh my God, really? And you told me all is good about this person? Oh, you need to really think again because this person talked about you like a dog. Yes. I'm like, what? Are you serious? Talked about me. Oh, she just over there with those kids, and I'm not going to say too much, of course. You know, I just did that a little bit, but I'm going to tell you something. Did I call those providers? No, I didn't. Why? Because I'm not worried about them. I know how I'm coming. I know I stands out. Just because my business in the home, I don't feel no inch of small at all whatsoever. And what I do speaks for itself. Before I open my mouth, every happy little soul is a walking billboard. I'm a walking billboard myself. So I'm not worrying about what no provider's saying. Say you talking down on me just for them to get the child? Playing dirty. Okay. See, this is why it's best to keep God first and remain humble. Everything don't have to be addressed. Everything don't. God bring the message to you and let you know exactly what's going on. Let you know this person that you are networking with is not right. And you need to cut this person loose. And that's exactly what I do. So I'm here to tell you, be cautious with who you network with in the child care industry. Everybody is not your friend at all. Like I say, I try to think of things to try to let you guys know what I've experienced. And that's what I have for you guys today. I will be having more videos coming. If you have any special requests, drop it in the comments. Give me your feedback on this video. Anything you want me to talk about, drop it below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Like I will always say, you got this. You got this, okay? I'm your cheerleader from afar. Be blessed. Don't stress. See you in my next video. Bye.